You identify in the book 4 key types of regret. Now, I would not have thought we could break them down into major categories like that. Can you briefly summarize what those are?
Yeah, neither did.
See how many folks in our audience can identify.
Neither did I. You see, this is also a surprise. So traditionally, academics have looked at when they've asked what people regret, but both academics and public opinion pollsters have when they've tried to determine what people regret, they look at the domains of people's lives. So this is a career regret. This is a education regret. This is a romance regret. This is a family regret. And what I found is that those categories weren't that revealing. And let me give you an example about that. So I had people who, a good example. So I had, again, among people who went to college, I have people who huge numbers of people regretted not studying abroad. I wish I had taken the chance and studied abroad. I didn't do that. Huge numbers of people, that's an education regret. Huge numbers of people around the world, Roger, I mean, it's incredible, who regret not asking somebody out on a date. There was somebody they really liked. They wanted to ask that person out. They didn't, and they've regretted it ever since. That's a romance regret. And I've got huge numbers of people who regret like sticking with a job and not starting a business. That's a career regret. So we look at all those regrets. They're in different domains, but to me, it's the same regret. It's a regret about boldness. It's a regret where people say, if only I'd taken the chance. And what I found is that beneath that surface domain of the surface domains of our life, there are these, as you say, 4 core regrets. One of them are foundation regrets about not doing the work, about not building a proper foundation, things like smoking and not working hard enough in school and not saving enough money. There's also boldness regrets, which I just talked about. If only I'd taken that chance. There are a smallest group, but very powerful, of moral regrets, where people look back at their lives. There was a juncture. They could do the right thing or they could do the wrong thing. They did the wrong thing and they regretted it. Huge numbers of regrets, especially about bullying kids, and that lingers for decades, and marital infidelity, those kinds of things. And then finally, our connection regrets. And those are regrets where there was a relationship or should have been a relationship that came apart. Usually it came apart slowly, and people regret that they didn't do anything to bring that relationship back together. And to my mind, these 4 regrets operate as a photographic negative of the good life. That is, if we understand what people regret the most, we also understand what they value the most. And so this negative emotion of regret gives us a sense of what makes life worth living.
Roger here. I hope you enjoyed this Brainfluence Brief. Please give it a like and be sure to subscribe to check my channel for full podcast videos and rogerdooley.com/podcast for audio, formatted text, plus links and other resources. Thanks for tuning in.